Jurassic Park Survival just released new footage. We need to react to it. Oh, here we go.
The opportunity to re-enter into Jurassic Park is something we've waited over 30 years to be able to do.
We've heard consistently from our fans that they were very interested in seeing a game set in Jurassic Park. We were able to make that happen.
Yes, let's just ignore Jurassic Park the game. We didn't do that. It was some weird company called Telltale with the dinosaurs like Gerald. It was very strange.
Jurassic Park Survival is a first-person game. It's set a day after the events of the film. You play as Maya Joshi, who is an InGen scientist, and it's your job to survive the island.
Yes!
For the first time,
a Mary Sue
we're giving you
character.
this opportunity to travel back to Isla Nublar, to explore Jurassic Park.
Taking on a project like this is a huge responsibility. This film stands out as a landmark moment in cinema.
Or you'll be hanged.
Exciting to be able to translate this incredible film into a video game because you really have the opportunity to go much deeper into the film. We've worked really closely with our partners and with Amblin.
You know they're legit when they're wearing clothes like that.
The island and all the dinosaurs in really great detail.
We go through room by room in the game, level by level. We look at every possible resource from archives, from the film, from production stills, production blueprints to make sure every prop is in the same place.
We really took an up-close look at some of the props from the film. We went to the actual
Sounds
incubator, saw the eggs. Just
eggs!
It was just amazing, and it really brought the teams together.
Look, it grew roots.
We thought Saber would be the right developer for this project, again, because of their affinity for the IP. They've really leaned into creating fantastic-looking, beautifully rendered dinosaur models and animations that will look great in the game.
We were inspired by the original film. All the encounters are going to be amazing. The interactions
they did a great job with
see them on the
Space
big
Marine
screen,
too.
and it's something else when
I
you
don't
can
know if they've
actually
done any
take
other
part
Jurassic
and interact with them in a
things, have
meaningful
they?
way.
One thing that is extremely important to get right is the dinosaurs. They are the star of this franchise. The textures,
they are the main characters
the
with first names
the weight
and last
of the
names.
dinosaurs on the earth, that will all feel like the dinosaurs that you know and love from the first film. I think that's what players really want.
I hate the frill. Stop having the frill out all the time.
Of a dinosaur encounter and have to survive it.
Can't wait and come face to face with the T-Rex. I'm gonna purposely lose so that I can get eaten by a T-Rex.
You say that. That's what I did with Jurassic Park the game. And then everyone yelled at me. I was like, oh, I want to see how Jerry died.
Not only do you get to re-experience all of the incredible locations from the film, but because Jurassic Park Survival is designed in game format, it gives you more time to be able to explore new locations.
There's lots of facilities, there's lots of buildings, there's lots of attractions that are under construction, there's a hotel under construction. So fans are going to see things and landmarks that they only wish they saw. Some elements from the game, some elements from the film that were talked about, but never actually conceived in the film.
So as a single-player, narrative-driven experience, Jurassic Park needs both strong story and strong gameplay.
There's an interactive component that makes games unique from film.
It's going to feel like new but familiar at the same time, and then you'll be part of that tension and part of that drama and part of that awe and wonder that Jurassic really is for fans, but you'll be front and center for everything.
When we were deciding how to introduce...
Brachiosauruses are coming! Run!
The thing that jumped out to us was, what if we could make the player experience what Lex and Tim did in the kitchen? That and other sequences like it are meant to put you in the shoes of those movie characters.
We're going to do it all again.
The terror for yourself.
But this time with a Dilophosaurus. Dr. Maya Joshi. Who is she?
So every one of the characters in that film is indelible, and this is the bar that we're shooting for. These characters need to be as specific, distinct, colorful as the characters in the film. And Maya is the biggest example of this.
The actual journey, the arc of Maya, it's just, it's incredible. She was personally recruited by Dr. Henry Wu to become an InGen scientist.
That Henry Wu, every time.
The start of Maya's journey,
did a great
she's
job.
unable to escape Isla Nublar.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar.
As soon as Pyle read for the part,
I took a giant crap. It was a day long.
To Maya in lots of different ways. She's
Sitting on
incredibly
the toilet.
passionate and adventurous. I think she takes risks. She steps outside of her comfort zone. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself, to be honest. She's very inspiring, and she has a lot of admirable traits. I think that I'm standing on the shoulders of some of the coolest female characters in cinema history. It's incredible.
All I've seen is her be scared and run away.
Let's play this game. They get to relive the magic they experienced from the original film.
All of us on the team are extremely passionate about this film. We all have our own childhood memories of it, and so we've come to it with the greatest respect.
It is everything, so we are taking the time to do it justice.
Fans are core to this franchise. It's because of their passion that we get these great opportunities to create new stories. Without them, there wouldn't be
talking about us, guys!
Survival.
Us! Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bit, yeah. She also did the play. Right. Jurassic Park Survival, huh? You made pizza? Okay, I'll be quick. I got pizza, guys. It's definitely still in pre-alpha footage, like the pre-alpha stage, because of course it's a pre-alpha footage and it looks very... I don't know. There's no shadows on a lot of the stuff. But you know what? Kudos on actually putting it out there, because it would be very easy for them to be like, oh, it's not finished, it's not polished. We don't want to show people because they'll be like, oh, it's you know, it's not finished. This looks terrible. The only thing I could see is, again, this is early animation tests. You got where the T-Rex walks, and you've got like little balls where obviously it interacts with things of different heights. But the only thing I will say is that the T-Rex's animations, I think, are a little bit too quick. Like there's a part when it turns around and it's just kind of like, blah, super quick, I'm here. But again, that's early animation testing. I will say, it bears a stunning resemblance to the Jurassic. Here it is. I think this is the one, isn't it, where it turns around super quick. I like the environment interacts. That's really cool. Don't like the Dilophosaur with its frill out. That's one of my pet peeves when it comes to the Dilophosaur. Like after Jurassic Park. That was the whole thing. Yeah, that's the one. It seems a bit too quick. But again, this is pre-alpha and early animation testing. So we're talking like really early. This is well, we knew this is the game that's coming out like next year. It's not the one coming out this year, which is now Jurassic World Evolution 3. So I had to wait for my slumber to cover this, because this is big news. And the fact that we've seen, I love that Fallen Kingdom Brachiosaur there. It's the image. We're seeing what is this, like a... It says concept art, but obviously this is part of it. This is the hotel area. Now, I don't know whether I've been gaslit into thinking that this actually was in the novel, or at all in Jurassic Park, through, you know, all the games and Jurassic World Evolution and stuff like that I've just thought, oh yeah, there's hotels. Of course there's hotels. And maybe there would be, but I don't know whether it was ever mentioned in the novels. But it's nice to see them creating things. There's also like a bus that's going up and down. It looks like it's on a hill, so it could be a tram or a cable car or something that goes up and down, which could be quite cool to see. And again, I'm all for this sort of thing. This is brilliant. I want to walk around in Jurassic Park. I want to feel like... I don't want to feel like it's completely destroyed. I'd like to see some places that are, you know, as if it's, you know, untouched in a way. But again, I guess that would just be a separate game, maybe. But it looks really cool. I'm sorry, I got distracted. There's so many things going on. But they actually have people from Universal involved. I don't think I've ever seen a Jurassic game where they've had this people working on it, talking about the game, that are Universal. It's usually the game developers. In this case, it would be Saber, and there is Saber employees in there. But they are obviously really thinking hard about this, because it looks very familiar to the cancelled Jurassic game we got with the Chris Pratt running around and go, ooh. It looks like that, except for they've taken it and then went, hold on, I don't know if Jurassic World is that popular. Let's do Jurassic Park. Or at least to me, that's what it feels like. Because the way the T-Rex moves, we had T-Rex animations, and it looks very similar to that T-Rex. I mean, it's Rexy, right? It's going to be similar. And I assume we're going to see the underground tunnels from the novel. Because I think there was some sort of motorbike or moped that went underneath, and there's some other weird buildings that we haven't seen before. Again, that could be was it the security shed where Dr. Henry Wu died, where the raptor jumped in, or something like that, like it tricked him to come out and then it pounced on him and stuff. And then the Great Migration, Littlefoot, the Great Long Neck Migration. The episode, was it Land Before Time 10? I think it was. But yeah, really, really good stuff. I'm sure I'm going to be copyright struck from the music and the the actual bits of the movie here. But nice to see. I just hope that they're not going to linger too much on Jurassic Park callbacks. I mean, it is basically just a Jurassic Park callback, right? But I don't want to be, look, it's the raptor scene in the kitchen. It's this. But then again, they've probably looked at the fan games that existed. Remember, there was a being chased in the raptor kitchen scene, like that game I played, or the T-Rex breakout scene. Interesting to see that they obviously modeled this character off the mocap or the actress, which is really interesting. I mean, when it comes to characters, am I fussed? You know what? I'm just happy it's not AI generated. Jurassic World Evolution, I had no idea. The first 2 games was AI generated. And then they got rid of it in the third one, finally. I mean, it didn't really serve much of a purpose. It wasn't like they were saving loads of time. But they didn't need to be. What happened to the days when games would put in the developers as, like, portraits on a wall or, like, little Easter eggs? You know, now, and then Jurassic World Evolution was like, no, we're just going to make AI generated stuff. Or, you know, sort of generated profiles. Well, you know, actually put your people in, put your employees in. That's nice. I mean, I don't know whether, you know, how the licensing of people's likenesses work. Maybe that's why they don't. But anyway, like they've got the original props there. They've got the egg. They've got the night vision goggles. I think that's Dennis Nedry's mug that was on his thing. So they've got a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of love and care that's gone into this. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. This looks really good, but it's well off being finished. Very far off. And that's why they've been silent. They announced this with nothing to show, basically. I'm quite surprised that they announced it when they did. They literally just made that CG intro, you know, with the doctor running away from Dilophosaur and then the flare, the T-Rex, and that's it. Really. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you're hyped for Jurassic Park Survival, which if you're a Jurassic fan, I think you would be. I am. I can't wait. Jurassic Park, the game, for all its flaws, was fun to be back on the island. But this looks like it takes it to another level. You know, I'm not one for graphics. If it's good graphics, bad graphics, doesn't make a difference to me. It's gameplay, it's experience, it's environment, you know. But it looks really good, which is going to be a bonus for this because you want to feel like you're there, and that's more immersive, is realistic graphics, rather than that VR game we got with the Raptors. What was it? Jurassic World Aftermath, I think it was. So nice to see that. And I just want to explore. As long as I'm not stuck on a path, I want there to be a part in the game when I can just free roam and things happen. I want to do that. I don't want to be stuck on a linear path. It would be cool to do it, but give me a little bit of wiggle room. If there's any critique for me, I'd like that. Have a mode where there's no dinosaurs and I can just walk around. Love that. Have a mode where there is dinosaurs and do that. I don't know. I just want to be immersed. That's basically it. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.